The Hauraki Big Chode. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 28th of July, 2025. And you, as always, my friends, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away Reburger today.
Reburger. G'day, Pugsan, you stud.
What's up, Jase, man? You look great, man.
Yeah, thank you. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I had nine holes of golf today, and that's always really good for Hoyte J to get the tension out of the body, get a bit of exercise, and they played like a genius too.
Right, who are you with?
Just by myself.
Right, so nobody to corroborate that.
Yeah, well, there's no... This is the tragedy of Keyzie being away, Pugsan, to be honest with you. I'm playing like a goddamn genius at the moment, but there's no one there to back me up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that is the tragedy of him being away. There isn't any other.
No, well, that's how I mostly miss him, because he's my golf pussy buddy. Now, listen, I've got to be honest with you. The team at Radio Hauraki, we're in a state of shock.
Huh?
All of us are recoiling, and Pugsan mentioned it on the podcast outro. Someone, and I don't mean to disgust our audience.
Oh, you're going to tell them out the gate.
Someone in this huge building of ours has done a steamer in the urinal. Pugsan, I wasn't about to go in there and stare at it to corroborate your story, but you sick bastard, you took pics of it and you were showing me the pics. What is going on with someone's mind when you're doing a steamer in the urinal?
Can I just say, I told you this during the podcast outro recording, which we usually do before the show, on the basis that it was not something for on air, it was off air chat. But you've gone with it anyway, which, you know, I respect it. But I did think it was quite the spectacle, and I did take a photo from far away to not be too disgusting, but I was like, somebody needs to see this.
Yeah.
And now you've seen it.
I mean, there's been a lot of atrocities because it is a public toilet.
Aye.
But I think, you know, doing a steamer in the urinal really tops it off.
Yeah.
Hey, now listen, of course, no Keyzie, no Mogi.
No.
Jesus, those bastards are living it up, aren't they?
Hang on, someone just texted in one word, G-Lane. Re the toilet. What do you think about that?
I think that totally fits.
Yeah,
man.
checks out. I do miss the fellas. They look like they're having a blast.
Yeah,
over
drinking
in Europe
wine.
At the moment.
But I think Mogi's just drinking beers the whole time. That seems to be what he's up to.
It's all he's uploading to his Insta.
And seeing Keyzie and his his pink budgie smugglers.
Yeah.
I was actually quite weirdly aroused by that.
Yeah, I was strangely impressed.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Couldn't tear my eyes away from those massive nips, though. Hey, now listen, huge show ahead. We've got a lot going on. So let's kick off with a bit of Fleetwood Mac, why don't we?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Oasis there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. Mogi going to that gig, isn't he, Pugsan? I believe next week at Wembley.
Yeah, he's fizzing. You can tell because he's sharing videos of the other concerts.
Yes.
Which I didn't think he was going to do because he didn't want to spoil it, eh?
He did say that. I'm not going to watch any of the footage that they're releasing at the moment because I want it to be a total surprise to me. But this is what happens when you get on the beersies.
Yeah.
You guys just watch it.
Let's see how it's going to look.
I just got to watch a bit of Isis, darling. Have a bit of a snooze. It's been a busy day. Now, listen, speaking of concerts.
Aye.
You and I went to the full Metal Orchestra on Saturday night.
Can I just say, stoked to see you there, Jase.
Thanks, man.
And getting that little photo, I had to put it up on the Insta because I needed to prove to people for you that you were actually a man of your word and you went along.
I want people to go and, genuinely, I want people to go and look at that photo that was posted, taken by my wife, by the way.
Very grateful she was there.
And you do look like you're wearing a vibrating ball pouch. There's something in your eyes, Pugsan. A man in a deep pleasure zone.
Well, it's one of those things where if you're looking for a way to elevate your concert experience, that could be for you.
Yeah,
Just wear that, and nobody knows either way until you get a photo taken by your colleague's wife.
Well, I did because I was standing next to you and I heard the zzz.
Yeah,
but anyway, I want to talk to you about your behaviour on the night, but let's get... we'll do that later on.
Okay.
Let me just say the concert, utterly magnificent. And I'm being deadly serious here. All of the performers, absolutely brilliant.
100%. Obviously, the orchestra itself was unbelievable. That kind of talent you just don't really get to see that much in modern concerts. You know what I mean? So to have that full orchestra there, it was quite a beautiful experience. Obviously, a whole lineup of vocalists there. Phil Rudd, the drummer from AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
Tagged in.
I was concerned he was going to have a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah, he was getting on, but he
looked
absolutely
like me.
crushed it.
Yes.
John Tuga did his acoustic set at the start, and then he came back in and out for various tunes.
Yes.
Jenny Scalander, who we've had in here as well. From
Can I
Devilskin.
just say, she was my star of the night.
100%, I agree.
She was absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, isn't it? Because we interviewed her here on the Big Show, and she's this very mild...
She was
kind of
unassuming.
Unassuming.
Yeah.
Like... If I had a voice like that, I'd be strutting it.
100%. And
all
on
the
stage,
time.
she was.
Yes.
It's like it came out. It was epic. EJ Barnes was also one of the vocalists. She's Jimmy Barnes' daughter.
Yeah, she was
had
fantastic.
some high range in there. Also doing some of the ACDC tunes was Seamus Johnson. He's a Wellington vocalist.
Yes.
And he was hitting those high notes like nothing else. And, of course, Milan Boric from Pluto.
Yes.
Was there as well. So, huge lineup.
My one little teensy-weensy criticism...
Okay.
Apart from the hors d'oeuvres and the VIP area.
Oh, that must have been hard for you.
Oh, there's dry teriyaki and some weird nachos.
Oh, imagine complaining.
I did.
Oh.
My one criticism was that you didn't hear enough of the orchestra. And it was a prime situation for a new audience to listen to a full-blown orchestra. But because the rest of the band were going so hard, they tended to get drowned out.
You know what?
I would have liked a bit more orchestral stuff going on.
I 100% agree with you. I thought they had this incredible, every single instrument you could think of, and I think I just wanted more spotlight on each of those, on the stuff that you don't usually hear when you're at a rock gig.
I'm amazed you remember any of it, Pugsan, the state you were in. Hey, but now listen, everyone was having a great old time, and they were dancing in their seats in the mosh pit, which brings us to the big pole.
The big pole.
And the big pole today, and it's a serious question.
Okay.
Dancing sober, yes or no?
Right, now, this is because...
You can't answer that because, I mean, I can't remember the last time I've seen you sober.
Responsibly, of course. Jase.
Responsibly,
Thank
yes.
you. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So you feel like you can't?
Look, back in the day, in my rootin' days,
Okay.
when I was on it, I'd love a dance and I'd love a boogie. And I used to seriously get into dancing big time. Sober, I can't do it. I just can't seem to get over the hump of looking like an absolute fatus.
And this is in public, obviously. If you're at a
In
gig,
public,
if you're in the mosh,
Stone cold sober.
Right.
I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. And I wonder if anyone else in that scenario is the same as me. So get on the big poll or text us on 3483 and let us know.
Obviously, we got $50 Re-Burger vouchers to give away as well. For anybody who votes or has a contribution, you will go in the draw.
Beautiful. Here's the Black Keys.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tune.
That was a huge tune.
It is, eh?
I've never heard the bongos in that song before.
Yeah, no, it's
Just noticed.
Even if you don't like Pink Floyd, I do like that song a lot.
Who doesn't like Pink Floyd?
Well, a lot of people, Pugsan.
Yeah, right.
Now, listen, we went to FMO over the weekend, which was fantastic. The big poll today, dancing sober, yes or no? I believe we have a few texts on that, Pugsan.
100%. Somebody texted in here, totally dance sober at any opportunity. Great thing about being 50 is no one gives an F about what anyone thinks.
Well, you would think that. I mean, I'm getting close to 50.
Yeah, you're not all the way there, so
not-
maybe that'll hit when you get to 50.
Yeah, I mean, there does reach a point where you just don't care anymore. And I'm in that era of my life in so many ways, just not with dancing.
Sort of the 43, 44 era.
Well, you know, where I don't care about anything.
Right.
You know, and what other people think. But for some reason, dancing, I just can't, and my wife loves to dance.
Yes.
But I won't do it with her.
Oh,
Dancing.
Man, come on, man.
Dancing, Pugs, you filthy bastard.
Somebody else here texted in and said, I've got 2 left feet when I'm sober, but when I've had a couple of responsible beers, I turn into John Travolta.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Keep the votes coming. You can go to the Hauraki Big Show Instagram story and do the official vote there. And every vote, every text, of course, in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
Great radio right there, Pugsan. Hey, I've got a bone to pick, man.
I got a bone to pick.
Can I just say, before you get into it,
Yes.
so glad that all these stings are just firing off after Friday's show.
Well, it was unanimous, wasn't it? It's like
It was
94% or something. Keep the stings. I'm very fond of you, Pugsan.
Thanks, man. That doesn't seem like a bone to pick at all.
I mean, you're a good bastard and you work your ass off. And I want people out there to know that. Pugs works his butt off. But there's been a bit of a change coming over Pugsan, particularly since he's, come into Studio A.
Oh, right.
And I want to paint a picture with words, if I might, for the audience on Saturday night when I was in the VIP lounge with my wife, Angie Prebsan.
Your wife, Angie?
No, my wife and Angie.
Oh, right, yeah.
And Prebsan. And there was no Pugsan. And so I sent him a message, what's going on, Pugsan? Where you at, man? Where you at? Then all of a sudden, about 20 minutes before the gig, without a word of a lie, Pugsan turns up in a muscle singlet, shades, wearing more bling than I've ever seen in my life, backwards cap. There's an entourage of about 8 women all around him. And
women?
And just women. He walks into the VIP lounge and at the top of his voice goes, "Yo, biatches, where the free piss at?" You don't remember. I'm not surprised.
I can't say I remember. No.
And I had to pull you aside and say, pull your head in, Pugsan.
And how did I respond to that?
Oh, you just gave me a pat on the ass and strutted off.
That sounds about right.
And then you went side stage, didn't you? Right up the front of the stage.
I was very lucky to do that.
And just, instead of watching the concert, it was just a massive pash fest. And I was just appalled and disgusted, Pugsan. I mean, young love is great, but come on, man. You got to draw a line in the sand somewhere. You were there for a concert, not for a pash fest.
I think how I choose to experience my concerts is my business, Hoyte Janus. All right? And if I want to have a pash fest in the VIP in the Spark bit at Spuckadinner,
yes,
then that's up to me, you know what I'm saying? But I apologise because I do not remember putting on my muscle singlet. And that must have been under the jacket that's in the photo on the Hauraki Big Show Insta.
Well, I actually asked if I could borrow my wife's jacket for you to wear just so that you could cover up a bit because I was a bit worried.
And you thought your wife's jacket would cover me up?
Yes, I did. And I was a bit worried it was a bit nudie. You were a bit nudie. There was a lot of flesh showing.
Right, so the photo where I'm standing next to you at Full Metal Orchestra, that's your wife's jacket that I'm wearing.
Yeah, she likes big, oversized jackets. Go and check out that photo, by the way. Coming up, Charlie Gubb.
Oh, yeah.
Pugsan and Hoyte J talking league. Did you watch the game?
I did not.
Oh, God.
The Hauraki Big Show. The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, REM there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, there was a bit of league action over the weekend with that in mind. We've got the legend himself, Charlie Gubb on the line. G'day, Charlie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Nah, life's good, brother. How's things with you? How are you holding it down with Pugsy?
Oh, we're having a great time, mate. A great time.
A ball, man.
Yeah, it's just good stuff. Hey, Charlie, how was your weekend, man?
Man, you know what? I'm glad you asked because it was good. We had the Wellington Club Rugby Finals on down here. And
oh, how good.
Otto Rash and Jordan Gillies, absolute smoke show.
Jordan Gillies? I went to high school with Jordan Gillies.
Mate, he just captained the Huddle Boys Maris team to win the Jubilee Cup, so I'm thinking we give him a $2,000 Reburger voucher.
You're thinking that, maybe make it a Porter King voucher, man.
Why not, man? And how's the family? Family all good, mate?
Nah, family's always good, brother.
Yeah. How's business going? It must be going along tickety-boo. They love you down there in Welly, old Porter King, don't they?
Man, I'm loving this chat, fellas. It's good, man.
Yeah, nice.
You know what? We're in a bit of a recession down here, but the days are getting longer, so, again, life's good.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Charlie, let's talk rugby league. Now, what a turn up for the books, because I'm right in saying, aren't I, we were expected to beat and comfortably beat the Titans, got off to a hessing a raw start, and I'm thinking to myself, Charlie, this is going to be an absolute flogging. Didn't turn out that way.
No, you're right. When we scored a couple of tries, and I thought it was going to be our day, Wade Egan went down, and they scored a long-range try, and we never got the momentum back. Even though we were behind, I kept just thinking, we'll turn it around. We'll score a couple in a row, but it just never came. And it wasn't till after the game when they said the stats about, we've only won 5. We've lost 5 from our last 6 versus Titans. I was just thinking, damn, they're our bogey team, brother.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
true.
I mean, how many times? I mean, Wade Egan seems to get injured all the time, or is that just my imagination?
No, I think he does get a lot of HIAs, which is a bit concerning from someone who's had many and is suffering the consequences. But hopefully they look after him and don't rush him back. Everyone's jaw's different.
Do you think, Charlie, in all seriousness, and that this was a bit of a wake-up call for the fellas?
I don't know. I don't reckon they were asleep. I just reckon they just underperformed. They didn't perform the game plan. Normally they're completing their sets. They're kicking the ball down there, trapping the other team in the corner. The other team's kicking from their 40, but it just wasn't happening like that. The other team was the Titans, were making line breaks. We were dropping the ball. It was just uncharacteristic of what our season's been. But, I mean, no one's immune to playing crap.
Because while I was watching the game, I think one of the commentators said if we beat the Titans, that gave us kind of like a 3-win buffer in the top 4. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it was something like that. Now we're 3 points ahead of Panthers, who will be in 5th place. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I think we can't just race to the top 4. We just have to take each game as it comes and not panic about teams coming from behind us. We just got to, because at the end of the day, you got to win 3 games in a row to win a grand final. Yeah,
absolutely, mate. Just on that note, who are we playing this weekend?
I think we got the Dolphins over there.
Oh, where are they at?
In Redcliffe, Brizzy.
Yeah, no, but I mean on the table, Charlie.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Jase, man.
Oh, man, I think they're hovering around the 8. They're a good team.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, I tell you what we might do, Charlie. We may give you a call on the Friday if you're free and you're not on it.
I'll be on it, but I will be free.
Yeah, okay, good stuff, mate.
Hey, just before we go, Gubby, who's your Porter King Player of the Week?
Shucks. You know what? I didn't even think about this one. I'm going to have to... I'll give it to Roger. He scored a good try.
Good try.
Strong carries on the wing, so we'll give it to Rog. And also that Jordan Gillies, your old schoolmate.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
beautiful.
Good shout out to the alumni there.
Good on you, Gubby. Hope things turn around on the business front, mate, because that's a bloody great company you're running.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Good
what
on
do
you,
you
mate.
reckon Mogie's up to right now?
Oh, he's just sinking piss. Trust me.
Literally,
That's
it's
all.
only
That
beers.
is all he's doing is drinking beersies.
Oh, yeah, he sent me a picture. He jizzed on the hotel duvet.
Thanks, Charlie.
Good on you, Charlie.
fellas.
Thanks, mate. Good contribution from you there, Pugsan.
You
The
like
old
that, man?
league chat, man.
Yeah, I'm all about it, man. You know me.
I know.
I'm the lead guy in the show.
Absolutely.
You can't stop me from talking about the Wars.
Yeah, I know. Hey, love the start of this song. Turn it up.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Rage Against the Machine there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. But right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue. Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was pretty good, actually.
That was a
Then
2 out of 5, 3 out of 5 buzzies.
My tobacco throat kicked in.
Have you got enough in your vape? I saw you checking your vape juice levels before. Is everything all good,
actually,
man?
I've made a terrible mistake. My vape's nearly run out, and I didn't bring my follow-up capsule.
You're bloody joking.
No, I'm not. But fortunately, I've got Nicorette gum at the standby.
Oh, sweet.
Hey, now, my wife and I have got ourselves into TV hell, Pugsan.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is that we're flicking between 4 different series at the moment.
Oh, I know this. I know this well.
You know what? And we're not quite sure what the bloody hell we're watching anymore or what the hell's going on.
You're starting to confuse plot lines,
yes, and
characters.
So we start watching Severance, for example,
Yes.
and we're like, so what's happening again with this?
That's a confusing show as it is.
And can I just say about Severance, actually, it's getting to the point where both my wife and I are both saying we need some clarity now. It's getting a bit wacky.
It does. It is one of those ones that takes a long time to give you not much info. And, I don't mind that because it's so excellently done.
Yes.
But it is a lot to wait through.
Yeah.
Without knowing.
So what did you watch, man, apart from anime porn?
I started a new show. And obviously, I'm a big fan of Love Island. Watching that at the moment, the UK series. That's not what I'm here to talk about, Jase. Don't give me that look. This is Stranded on Honeymoon Island on TVNZ Plus.
You're joking.
All right?
Oh, God. Is everyone dressed in bikinis and Speedos? Is that kind of vibe?
We ran out of Love Island episodes to watch, so we had to start something new for the reality fix. Now, this is a new concept where there's a speed dating night. People get paired up with experts. It's just similar to maths without the expert input. And then they plonk these people on an island after marrying them, and they've got to survive on an island for 3 weeks together. So it's kind of like a little maths survivor hybrid. And it's quite interesting. I'm enjoying it so far. However, there is you're just looking at me waiting for me to shut up.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah.
But carry on.
There's a Kiwi fella on there. It's an Aussie show. There's a Kiwi guy on there, and he's not representing us very well at all at the moment. Just a massive punish. So I'm excited to see where it goes. You know what I mean? But there'll be another Love Island episode out tonight, so I'll probably just run that. Anyway, TVNZ Plus, it's reality TV, so I'll give it 1.5, 2 buzzies out of 5.
2 buzzies, okay. Hey, plenty coming up after 5 o'clock. We need your help, New Zealand. We really do.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yeah, welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Monday tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Sauce chicken.
Sauce chicken.
Nice, man. Well done.
Thanks,
you don't
man.
win anything.
Oh, don't I get a $50 Reburger?
No.
What?
No.
Look, we're going through a bit of a crisis at the moment here on the Hauraki Big Show. There's no chips available. Because the ACC, who I'm imagining most of our listeners will be aware of, are sick and tired, apparently, of the Big Show stealing their chips.
Literally, G-Lane had a word to our boss about it.
Yes.
And then he had to have a word with me about it, and then I had to have a word with these guys about it.
Yeah.
So there's no more chips. But that's okay. We got Reburger, man. You can get that on the way home.
Well, having said that, we still kept stealing them, even though you had a word to us about it.
Well, I actually had another plug for the chips over the other side of the building, so I used that a couple of times. But now they've run out too.
Oh, this is a disaster.
I know.
You need to start bringing snacks to the studio, Pugsan.
What I should bring is some Reburger.
Some of your famous chili egg or sticky beef. Listen, what I've noticed is the animals in the ACC have actually started locking their chips in a fridge. What kind of freak does that?
And it's a see-through door as well, so it's just taunting you when you walk in the room.
There's about 4 fridges at Radio Hauraki.
Yeah.
3 of them you can get into, but one has a lock on it.
And that one's got the chips in it.
That one's got the chips.
Yeah.
So if there's any chip companies out there listening at the moment, can you send us through some chips so Pugsan and I can carry on as per?
We'll get you some Reburger chips, mate. They're the best chips. You know it.
Oh, bloody oats. Hey, coming up, we need your help, New Zealand. We really do.
Yeah.
Here's Smashing Pumpkins.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Firewoman there, the Colt on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 15 minutes past 5 o'clock. Great to have your company, by the way. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, the fellas are away at the moment. obviously.
Aye.
So it's just Pugsan and I. And it doesn't feel right to me, Pugs, to be calling ourselves the Hauraki Big Show.
Well, we're not. The Big Show is the full team.
Yes.
Is all four of us together, united front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thought it would be appropriate for you and I to name our temporary show.
Yeah, because we're on for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so
2
this
weeks.
week and next
God,
week.
is it 2 weeks, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I know.
We're definitely going to have to get chips in here.
Well, we got best bits. We can fill it up, man.
Yeah, no, sweet as.
Yeah.
So we've been sort of trying to think of ideas, what we could call our show.
Yes.
And our stopgap answer at the moment, and I quite like it,
Thank you.
and you're currently in the process of making a sting for it, I believe,
That's right.
is short and wide, it's the Hauraki Big Chode.
Obviously, Jase, you're a man of a shorter stature than I,
Sure.
and I am of a wider stature than you. So
Well, you're built like a brick shithouse, aren't
that's
you?
very kind of you to say. And so that's where I came up with the name for that. But I do think we can do better.
Yes.
And I think this is going to be quite a, I don't want to say lengthy process, but we're going to go about things the right way. We're going to flesh out some ideas, hopefully have the audience's help.
Yes.
With some Reburger on the line. Now, you had the fantastic idea off air to give away $100 Reburger voucher
Yes.
if we run with your chosen name.
Yeah.
So that's $100 worth of Reburger that's on the line here for the winning name that we'll probably get to, I assume, at the end of the week. We'll run some tests on stuff.
Yes.
I'll test out some stings.
We'll have a couple of focus groups.
Aye.
You know what I mean? We'll just get punters off the street and get them to, get their opinions and stuff.
100%.
Because at the moment, I've got to be honest with you, actually, I'm not minding short and wide. It's the Hauraki Big Chode.
Yeah, I think
it's got a certain ring to it.
Yes, the short and wide thing is not part of the title. That's just a tag, I assume.
Right.
And it's just the Hauraki Big Chode, because that's quite lengthy.
Right. Well, no, I like that.
And that's not what the Big Chode's about.
Well, let's be honest. We both are lengthy.
So let us know over the next few days, particularly right now, we want to start getting ideas for this now so we can workshop and brainstorm. 3483 is the text number. We want talkbacks on the iHeartRadio app so we can hear how it sounds coming out of your mouth.
Yes.
That's going to help your case.
Yes.
Also, we got the phone line 0800 Hauraki too. We're going to run through a lot of these, I think, over the next few days.
I think so, Pugsan. Just think about this, New Zealand. Think about your title being chosen.
Yeah.
And Pugsan making one of his magnificent stings for it. I mean, what more motivation do you need to know that Pugsan is going to work on your personal sting?
And just one thing to note, because I'm already getting suggestions here on 3483 that I can't read on air.
Yes, okay.
So just keep that in mind. Obviously, we got away with Hauraki Big Chode this time around, but things like, I'm not even going to say that one. There are certain ones that we won't be able to say. So just think about that in your suggestions. It'll take you out of the running.
Great stuff, mate. Here's Run DMC and Aerosmith.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Radiohead there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. You know, true story, when I first heard that song, I must have played it about 1 million times.
No one... did you hear that coming out of my throat just then? What was that?
Someone's
like
actually very kindly brought us in a bag of chips to get us through the show. Maybe it was that.
That was terrible.
You were just...
That was like ASMR. I do apologise.
Actually, Dilly, could we make a sting out of Pugs?
Can we stop making stings out of my litany of errors, please?
Out of a throat gurgle. Now, listen... The fellas are away, so it's just Pugs and I, battling away here in the studio. And we thought, well, it's not the Hauraki Big Show, is it? Because 2/3 of the show are away. We need to have our own little name to make us feel good about ourselves. Our stopgap measure at the moment that we've come up, which is the Hauraki Big Chode.
Yes, because Jase is short and I'm wide.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to need your help over the next week or so to find a new name for this show that's not the Hauraki Big Chode, because the boss just asked me what I actually said out there and I had to clarify it to his face.
Right, okay.
Which was slightly embarrassing. And of course, we've got $50 Reburger vouchers. So if your one gets picked, we'll give you $100 worth of Reburger vouchers. So that's 2 vouchers.
Beautiful, mate.
Not even just one. A few texts here on 3483. Someone said Dumb and Dumber. Now that's just mean, isn't it?
I'd like whoever sent that to come in the studio and say that to my face.
And who do they think was dumber out of the two of us, Jase?
Well, I mean, you're a bit of a dear brain, but I mean... Probably you, Pugs.
Yeah, cool. Well,
Yeah,
this next
yeah.
one here is much better. Stickman and Tubbs. Who's who?
Well, yeah, again, who's who? I wouldn't call you Tubbs.
Oh,
You're a beast, man.
Thanks,
You're
man.
a machine at
Cheers.
the moment with your weird tats.
that's. There's a lot of references to Connie's and Jizz. Obviously, Jase's Hoyte Jizz.
Hoity jizz.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest with you. I don't really know how that came about. That was a Mogi creation, I think.
There's Connie and the Jizz, which I don't think's too bad.
Yeah, that's actually got a bit of a ring to it. Connie with Connie and the Jizz.
Connie and the Jizz on Radio Hauraki. Someone said barely broadcasting with Hoyte J and Pugsan.
Oh,
I think people are just taking this as an opportunity to take shots at us.
yeah. Come on, man.
Someone said, why people take drugs? I'm assuming that means that we're the reason that people are taking drugs.
Yeah.
Someone said the Connie show.
Yeah, not bad.
Someone said Hoggle and Co. Which is mean to both of us.
Yes. Okay, nice.
We also had a talkback on 3483.
Hey, fellas. Just thinking about the name of your show, because you guys are shit hot. How about the Radio Hauraki Shit Show? Shit Show!
So that was on the iHeartRadio app, not 3483.
Yeah.
So they're saying because we're shit hot, we should be called the Hauraki Shit Show.
Actually, I quite like it.
You want to? Yeah?
Hoyte Jizz and Pugsan, the Hauraki Shit Show.
Works for me. I'll make a sting.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Black Crows there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. It's 12 minutes to 6 o'clock. Now, listen up. It's the last week of Beer and Pie July.
Aye.
And I've got to be honest with you, Pugsan, I'm kind of stoked about that purely because the pies have been so good.
Yeah.
I've been stuffing them down my gob
100%.
every time I come to work.
I have not paid for a lunch this month because I've just been stuffing wild West Coast company pies in my mouth.
Yes.
Every opportunity every opportunity that I can. That's pastry.
Yeah. You've got a couple of crumbs in your mo, actually, I was going to say.
Thanks, man. It is the final pairing this week, and we tried it just before. It was a cumin-spiced Himalayan tar paired with a delicious Monteith's Driftin' IPA.
Yeah, beautiful. So what they do is they get the tar, they cut the horns off and just shove it in some pastry.
Yeah.
With all the herbs and spices and juices. And they paired that with, what was it?
A Driftin' IPA from Monteith's. It showcases a vibrant hot blend of American Chinook and Citra, delivering grapefruit and lime notes with a spicy undercurrent, floating along with the tropical brilliance of New Zealand's classy Nectarone hop.
Yeah, nice. Well, you've had 3 of those during the show.
That's not true.
I mean,
I've been very responsible, Jase.
What's your verdict on the beersy there?
It's
because,
delicious.
of course, obviously I haven't had them, but, God, I tell you what, it's painful. It's painful watching people wandering around having a cool IPA at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And old Hoyte J
100%.
just goes, oh.
And especially if it's a Monteith's as well, like they know what they're bloody doing. It's crisp, it's delicious, and we've been lucky enough to try a different one each week. And pairing it with that pie has been beautiful.
Good stuff, mate.
It's your last week to get amongst Beer and Pie July 2 with the Wild West Coast Weekend. Text Wild to 3483.
Oh, yeah, bloody good point, actually.
We're on that on Friday.
Here's a red hot chili peppers.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, the red hot chili peppers here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday, evening now, isn't it?
Aye.
Now, listen, usually after 6 o'clock we get into a bit of food chat, but with Keyzie away, it's kind of difficult.
We haven't done what's on the or any dinner related stuff because he wasn't here last week, even when Mogi was here.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's been a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks without what's on the dinner with me, Keyzie.
And I know the people are thirsty.
Yes, totally. And I put my thinking cap on because I know you're pretty flash in the kitchen there, Pugsan.
Flash is probably not the word I'd use. I do like trying new recipes. I do love trying new stuff. I'll try anything once, you know.
Okay. It's good to know, man.
As far as like recipes. And stuff.
As far as recipes go, that's cool. That's cool. I was just clarifying.
No, you're all good.
And I know that also, you've got a particular type of cuisine that you like to cook.
Right.
So I've come up with an idea. I've even gone so far, Pugsan, as to make a sting for it.
You made a sting.
I made a sting. I was in here at about 11:30. It took me 4 hours.
You were in Studio B.
In Studio B, just whacking together a sting there.
Really?
And I think it's going to be a winner. And it's going to solve the conundrum that we have with regards to food chat.
So you managed to make a sting, but you can't log into your computer to look at the text machine.
Yeah, and it's, wow. The last time I logged into this computer, it was just riddled with porn. And there were buzzies and stuff. I think Mogi must have got in there or something.
Yeah, classic.
Hey, plenty coming up after 6 o'clock. Stay tuned.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Monday is going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to the Radio Hauraki Chode show.
The Radio Hauraki Big Chode.
Oh, Big Chode, is it?
Yeah, not Chode Show. I mean, Chode Show is cool.
Yes.
But I just think Big Chode.
Yeah, the Big Chode.
Yeah.
So keep those texts coming in on 3483 as to what Pugs and I should call the show. But
Agreed.
It's whatever the show is, it's brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Reburger.
You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, totally, man. Sauce chicken.
No, yeah.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, no, I get it. Oh.
What did you call me?
No, I said I get it. You can't.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I just got a text from my wife. She's just going to do a pasta tonight.
Again?
Yeah.
You did that last week.
I know.
You must have told her it was good, which is not what you were saying off air.
I didn't say that. I just sort of shoved it down my throat and, but...
Gave it to Jizz.
Always makes me feel slightly depressed when I've got pasta.
Last chance to vote on the big poll at Hauraki Big Show. Who's this, Jase?
Bit of Jimmy.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, the Cranberries there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening. Now, Pugsan, I've been thinking about this time of the day in the show. Normally, of course, and often,
yes,
we do What's on the Dinner with Keyzie, which is, as you know, one of our most popular slots.
I would say it's the cornerstone of the big show at the moment.
It didn't start off that way, right. But it's turned into the cornerstone of the big show.
I think largely from the name change to What's on the Dinner.
Yeah, that really spiked it. We've seen that, seen that in the numbers. And I was thinking, what would be really good is to carry on the sort of dinner theme in this slot.
So like what you and me have for dinner or what we're planning for dinner?
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of you're a bit of a foodie. I know you consider yourself, a bit of a genius in the kitchen there.
Not a word that I've ever used.
Well, I mean, you certainly bang on about it a lot when when you come in and you bring your Tupperware containers full of food. Check this out, Hoyte J.
Have a nibble on this one, Jase.
And of course, you're famously known for your sticky beef.
Yeah, somehow.
And you're also famous for, of course, your chili eggs.
That's right.
And what I've noticed is there's a real Asian theme to your cooking. You seem to go for your Asian flavours.
It's certainly my most common. I'm a huge fan of Italian cuisine in terms of when I'm like going out to restaurants and stuff. But I think when I make it home weekly is mostly Asian inspired dishes. Like they're never going to be authentic because I'm making them. You know what I mean? But I do my best. I try different stuff, and I do like it.
Yeah. Well, as I say, I mean, I've tasted, I've sampled a bit of your food. It's bloody good.
Yeah, true. We had the chili egg on here.
Yeah. Now, listen, I was thinking, how does this sound to you? Pugsan's Asian Delights. and you basically just give us some Asian recipes, your top 10.
Right.
Till the fellas get back. Pugsan's Asian Delights.
My only concern is I don't know if I'm super qualified to be able to.
Oh, look, mate, from what I've sampled, you are more than qualified. And just
like I am part Asian, but
to show you how keen I am, I even made a sting for it.
You made a sting.
I made a sting because I think this is going to be a winner, and I think Keysie's going to be freaking out about what's on the dinner with Keyzie once Pugsan's Asian Delights takes off.
There is a red button here that says Asian Delights. Is that the one?
Can you give it a whirl for me?
Pugsan's Asian Delights. Hang on, that sounds an awful lot like me. How did you get the...
Oh, I just AI.
Oh.
Yeah, you could play it again, would you?
Pugsan's Asian Delights. Now, see, I like that you've included a little, I think that it must be a wok or something in the background.
Yeah,
it's frying some oil or something. Yeah, okay.
I just couldn't find the musical bed.
Oh, well, no, there was music under that.
Oh, yeah, but it was just, I mean, I can do better. I'll probably try something else tomorrow, but are you keen? Can I sign you up?
Look.
Yeah, beautiful.
No, that's
so
not
tomorrow night, New Zealand, for the first time ever, on the Radio Hauraki Big Show, or wide and short, the Hauraki Chode Show as it's standing currently, Pugsan's Asian Delights.
Well said.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Muse there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday night, but right now it's time for
The Big Poll.
And the question on the big poll today, dancing sober, yes or no? Now, I went to the concert on Saturday night, and I've got to say, it was fantastic.
The Minogue Fuel Full Metal Orchestra.
Yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. And people were massively getting into it.
As they should.
And having a good old dance. You know, even the people sitting in the stand where I was, a sort of little VIP roped off section.
Could you see me downside of stage having a boogie?
Yeah, well, you weren't. You were just pashing most of the time. But that's all G, man, and there's no judgment there.
Well, people boogie in different ways, don't they?
Yeah,
man?
well they do. And there's all these people dancing around me, and old hoodie Jase, I would just sit down, you fools. Bloody fools. But as I was saying, back in the day when I used to get on it, I used to go to gigs all the time. Truly, I did.
Yeah, well, you're still going to gigs now. We've gone to gigs.
That's true. And I used to love a dance.
Yeah.
But the reality was I only loved to dance because I was steamed. And I was responsibly. And I was the guy, genuinely, so often that would be the first on the dance floor. And I'd be cutting shapes like you wouldn't believe, Pugsan.
Now, I think we got to be clear about your definition of dancing here. I went to a gig with you maybe last year, and it was Marlon's Dreaming at the Hollywood Avondale.
Oh, yes.
And that was a great gig. We were there with your family as well, and you were getting a little two-step going, man. You were not cutting shapes.
No.
Not cutting shapes. So you're not like going hard. For me personally, I can dance completely sober. I've got no issue with that.
Right, okay.
And I'll do that in the light, I'll do that in the dark, whatever the situation may be.
Yeah, but you've got no shame, though.
That's exactly right.
And there was someone that texted in earlier that was about 50, you know, and I'm getting towards that said, I'm 50 now, I simply don't care. But I can't get over the mental hurdle when I'm sober to actually dance and not feel like a complete fatus.
Can I ask you this? When you look at other people dancing, are you going, you look like a complete fatus in your head? Right. That'll be why. That'll be why, because you're looking at them like they're idiots, and so you think if you start feeling the music, you're going to feel the same thing or be perceived the same way.
Well, you know, if they're really getting into it, I go, no, fair chop. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fair cop, I should say, not chop. But you can sometimes tell where people are not into it and they're just kind of trying to dance, which is painfully awkward. But I'm curious to know what the results of the big poll were.
Have you got any predictions for me?
Dancing sober, yes or no? I'd say it's probably going to favour yes, something like 70-30.
Right. Dancing sober with 66% no.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
34% of people are comfortable dancing sober.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. That makes me feel better about myself because I was thinking, God, I'm such a grumpy old bastard that I don't dance anymore. But now I know 66% of people feel the same way Hoodie J does.
Yeah, but you're still a grumpy old bastard.
Yeah, that's true.
You just got to get into it, man. And same for the people that voted no on that. Just get into
it's all
it,
very
man.
well for you when you're off your head.
You've only got one life. You might as well have a boogie. Or just start pashing, eh?
In your case?
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Jeff Leppard there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday night. Now, we're very cognizant and aware of the fact that a lot of people out there are probably missing the fellas' voices there, Pugsan.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I miss them around here. Well, I miss Mike around here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't miss any of them.
Oh.
I'm enjoying your company.
Oh, that's very kind.
I'm enjoying one-on-one with Pugsan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Likes a bit of one-on-one with Pugsan.
Yeah, so I hear.
Oh.
Hey, now listen, with that in mind, what we're occasionally going to do, and because, we can't be arsed at this time of the night, chuck in a bit of a best bit from years past. What have you got for us today, Pugsan?
That's right, because the Big Show started, 2020, 2021?
I don't know, man.
Okay, cool. Well, this one's from December 2022.
Wow.
And this is in your more heroic days, can I say that? It's about you saving the life of a dog.
That'd be right.
It's Jason Mike's
What's that thing they say? Carpe diem, buyer beware.
Advice Corner.
Yeah, and it's always a pleasure to help the Kiwis out there that make the effort to text us on 3483 and put their questions to us, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you know what I mean? It makes it all worthwhile for me in the sense of got to go and do some contract stuff soon.
Yeah.
This stuff here on the text machine, you can give me hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it's not going to do the same thing these texts do.
No, that's right.
That's what it's about for me.
That's right. And I also do a bit of HR work for one of a couple of big corporations around the place. They get me into fire lots of people, especially around the Christmas period.
Yeah, difficult time.
And that's, that's like this, the advice. I consider it fun. So it's a real privilege.
Yeah, totally, man, totally. Hey, what are we running with today there, my friend? Read it out for us, would you?
Sure. G'day, lads. It starts. Whenever I bowl right arm around the wicket to the left-hander, I find that my arm falls off and my whites get covered in blood. My partner often threatens to leave me as a result of excess washing. What can I do? Cheers. And that's from Sam.
Yeah. So what was he saying? Right arm around the wicket to a left-hander?
Yeah.
Right arm around to a
and his arm falls off. What?
Yeah, because you see what you're often having to do in that particular action is really straighten your arm out, which I can totally see the snapping action and then the arm actually coming loose from the socket and flying off.
Yeah, totally.
And for anyone that has lost an arm, which I have, she's a lot of blood. She's a lot of, and if you're wearing whites, your lovely crisp whites, it's a real issue.
And it's an issue right across the team as well, because then you're having to get the arm reattached.
Yes.
And it really slows the overrate down, and you'll find you'll be getting penalised at the end of the day because you're never getting through your 90A. It's a real son of a bee. Now, from, another way to look at it is if your release is correct, you'll find that the arm coming off and the follow-through will distract the batsman enough that you're probably going to get some wickets. You'll certainly slow down the run rate.
Yes, you sure will. You'll definitely slow down the run rate. Just on that, by the way, in terms of getting blood all over your whites, we've all been there, haven't we? Got caught out.
Why do you guys think it's normal for an arm to just fly off?
So if you're getting blood in your whites, it's a real bastard bat feces.
Oh, yeah.
Just smear some bat feces on it. And she comes out beautiful.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, there's a plethora of the pecker long tail.
Yes.
Bat around at the moment, so you can get your hands on those pretty easy.
Yeah, you can.
And they love a game of cricket. You'll often find them sitting up in the Bahutakas around cricket grounds around the country, just watching any sort of 3-day games.
Yeah.
T20s are a big fan of as well.
Yeah, exactly. And especially, like in this particular scenario where he's lost his arm and blood is pissing everywhere, they don't mind a bit of slurp of the old blood too, the old pecker.
No, they love a pecker.
So you're saying that this guy who's just lost an arm should go and get a bat and rub that on his arm, on his stump?
No, don't be ridiculous, mate. His missus should go and get the bat and rub it on the whites because she's the one moaning about the bloodstones. Do you listen to what these people are saying?
And can I just make the point, please? Bat feces on the bloodstain.
Right.
You can't rub a live bat on it.
It's not going to do anything.
The SPCA will be all over you.
God.
Right, that's my bad.
So hopefully that helps. Did they leave a name, by the way, Mike?
Yeah, that was Sam.
Oh, Sam. Good on you,
Samo. But on the flip side of that as well, mate, just leave her.
Well, or bowl over the wicket.
Oh, yeah, true.
You can do that.
Just true, yeah.
Yeah, oh, geez, that takes me back, Pugsan.
You used to be a real, is the word philanthropic?
Yes,
Yeah, you used to be a real charitable guy. What happened?
Well, I mean, I still am, and nothing's changed for old Hoyte J on that front. I mean, I do a lot of charity work. I just don't like to bang on about it.
Yeah, right.
And, it can affect the fee that I get too if I'm talking about how much charity work I'm doing.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? But,
oh, yeah.
Geez, that's great stuff. Takes me back.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the Big Show done and dusted. We're throwing punches, Pugsan. It's difficult, to be honest, without the fellas, isn't it? 2/3 of the show down, but, we're giving it a good crack.
I'm enjoying giving it a crack. Can I say that? It is a fun challenge to not have the other two voices here.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely I do. Now, listen, in the podcast outro today, you learnt some stuff about Hoyte J that you didn't realise. First and foremost, that I've been married 5 times.
Yeah, and that's got nothing to do with the outro clip that Dilly's put on the wall, though. That's another part of the podcast about the thing that we were talking about at the start of the show. Actually, something that just jumped into my mind that I need to share with you here.
Oh, can we do this off air?
No,
because I don't want to have to put a disclaimer on it.
It needs to be before the show. I was in the urinal before, and I'm not joking. There was, and excuse the toilet chat here, but there was a tiny poo in the urinal. And I'm sorry, this is the only place I can exclaim that.
Yeah, it's a shocker, eh?
I thought that was the only place I could exclaim that was the podcast outro. And then we opened the show, and that's the first thing that came out of your mouth was the steamer in the urinal.
Well, I'm just curious what was going through the mind of the person doing the steamer.
Or just how it ended up there. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Is that he would have had to have been bent over the urinal.
Careful.
And people, you would presume, are always going in and out of that toilet.
As soon as you open the door to this toilet, you're looking at whoever's at the urinal in the side of the face.
So someone's probably seen the perpetrator of this heinous act while he's doing a steamer in the urinal. It's just the weirdest thing.
Unless, and I hate to theorise on such a filthy issue, unless it was later added. You know what I mean?
Right,
removed.
Scoped.
Okay.
Scoped.
I'm trying so hard to be delicate about there isn't a way for me to do that, unfortunately.
There's nothing delicate about a turd in the urinal, all right? I'm sorry, there isn't.
And what a note to end on from the Hauraki show,
totally.
Big Chode today.
Hey, now listen, make sure you check out the Instagram. Make sure you check out the podcast. Till tomorrow. See you later.
Bye.